All right, what's up, everybody? This is going to be the ultimate guide to crafting viral YouTube scripts from Hook2CTA. So I wrote this thing originally to just as a research docket because I was tired of not being good at writing YouTube scripts. Even though I've got millions of views on YouTube, I wanted to be good at the art of storytelling and script writing on YouTube specifically. And so over time, I started to develop this into where it actually became like basically a 12-page docket. So if you guys want access to this document, I'll have it linked down below. I'll just give it to you in exchange of a quick email. You guys could always screen record this and copy paste everything, but I figured exchange for an email isn't too shabby. But anyways, so the ultimate guide for crafting viral YouTube scripts from Hook2CTA. So this is going to be pretty comprehensible. I'm just going to kind of pretty much read it to you guys. Introduction, the power of a great script. So in the world of YouTube, where countless videos compete for attention every second, a compelling script can be the key differentiator that propels a video to virality. While a captivating title and thumbnail can attract initial clicks, it is the script that holds the audience's attention, keeps them engaged, and drives them to take action. This guide is designed to help you understand the nuances of script writing for YouTube, blending timeless storytelling techniques with modern day strategies that top creators use to craft videos that not only go viral, but also build a loyal audience. You'll learn how to weave financial and advanced concepts into your scripts, creating content that captivates, educates, and entertains. By the end of this guide, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to write scripts that captivate viewers, increase engagement, and maximize your channel's growth potential. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned content creator, the principles outlined here will provide a solid foundation and a deep well of insights for your video scripting endeavors. And the point of why I wrote it this way is I wanted it to be something that you guys can watch over and over and over again. That's pretty timeless, and it's a culmination of why Ryan Trahan or Mr. Beast go so viral and how I've had massive amounts of success on YouTube. I really wanted this to be able to be watched for a long period of time. So let's jump into chapter number 1, understanding your audience. Before diving into the script writing process, it's crucial to understand who you're writing for. A deep understanding of your audience is the cornerstone of creating content that resonates and encourages viewers to keep coming back for more. Audience avatar creation. An audience avatar or persona is a detailed profile of your ideal viewer. It goes beyond basic demographics like age, gender, and location to encompass psychographics, what they think, feel, and believe. So, steps to create an audience avatar. Step 1, identify basic demographics. Determine the age range, gender, location, and other basic demographics information of your ideal viewer. 2, dig into psychographics. What are your viewers' interests, values, and pain points? What keeps them up at night? Understanding these elements helps you connect on a deeper level. Understanding viewer behavior. Analyze which types of videos they watch, the content they engage with most, and how they interact with similar channels. Utilize YouTube analytics to gain insights into viewer habits and preferences. Define their goals. What does your audience want to achieve by watching your videos? Are they looking for education, entertainment, inspiration, or a mix of these? Create a detailed profile. Combine all this information to create a comprehensive profile. For example, Jane, a 27-year-old aspiring digital marketer from New York, watches videos to learn new skills while enjoying lighthearted content. Psychographics and emotions, getting inside your viewer's mind. Psychographics provide a deeper look into your audience's motivations and behaviors. When you understand the emotional triggers that drive their actions, you can tailor your scripts to connect more effectively. Key psychographic elements to consider. Desires and goals. What does your audience aspire to? For example, if they're watching motivational videos, their goal might be to find inspiration or guidance on achieving personal success. Fears and pain points. What are they worried about? Identifying these can help address concerns directly in your content, building trust and rapport. Values and beliefs. Aligning your content with the core values of your audience creates a sense of belonging and loyalty. And so psychographics was one of those concepts where when I first heard about it, I was like, what is this wizardry? But as I've gotten more into becoming a marketer and a storyteller and somebody who is making content on a regular basis, I found it is very important to understand the person that's watching your video, the psychological traits, the psychological thoughts that they have, what motivates them, what do they desire, what do they fear, what is the pain that they're running away from, and what are the behaviors that they have on a regular basis. You talk to any skilled YouTuber, and they know their audience better than anybody else. I actually remember watching this interview from Mr. Beast where he discussed how he knows his audience pretty well. He's like, they pretty young, they watch Fortnite, and they play video games all day. He's like, that's my average viewer. Now, everybody watches my content from the age of 60 to the age of 12 and of all demographics, but he knows his like core audience. He knows the audience who like is his main audience on these videos. And knowing that is insanely valuable. It is insanely important because it drives the direction of every decision that you are making. And if you don't truly understand your viewer, you don't truly understand why they watch your videos. You don't truly understand like the significance and the value that you provide to them. And so chapter number 2, the anatomy of a viral script. Every successful YouTube script has a few essential components that work together to capture and retain viewer attention. This chapter will break down these components, combining foundational elements with advanced storytelling techniques to ensure that your scripts can engage a wide audience, keeping them watching and encouraging them to take action. So you want to make the viewer feel like they're the protagonist in your video. The foundation of any engaging script is the viewer's experience. Your goal is to make the viewer feel like the protagonist of a story or journey, compelling them to stay engaged from start to finish. How to implement direct engagement. Speak directly to the viewer using inclusive language like you and your, for example. In this video, you'll learn how to transform your daily routine into a productivity powerhouse. Define stakes early. Make it clear that the viewer stands to gain or lose by watching this video. This can be knowledge, skills, or insights. Establishing stakes keeps viewers emotionally invested. Involve the viewer in the journey. Frame your content as a shared journey. Use phrases like, let's explore this together, or join me as we uncover, to create a partnership with the viewer. The hook, capturing attention in the first 5 seconds. The hook is arguably the most critical part of your script. It's your first impression. The moment where you either grab your viewer's attention or lose them to the endless sea of other videos. So here's a few different types of hooks. I think there's a total of like 6 different core hooks, but these are like the main ones at least, and you'll kind of understand. And as you start watching videos, you'll recognize these a lot more. Question hook. Starting with a question engages the audience by prompting them to think and compelling them to keep watching for answers. Example, ever wondered why some YouTube channels grow faster than others? A strong statement hook. Making a bold claim or a statement at the beginning can shock or intrigue viewers, making them want to learn more. Example, most creators fail because they're missing this one crucial element. A metaphor hook. Use an analogy or a story can instantly create a vivid picture in your viewer's mind. It's a creative way to frame your content and make it more relatable. Example, think of your YouTube channel as a garden. It won't grow without proper care and attention. Crafting a strong opening. Deliver on the title and thumbnail promise. Ensure that the first few seconds of your video align with the expectations set by your title and thumbnail. This builds trust and reduces bounce rates, and basically just fancy way of saying people leaving your video. And establish the viewer's benefit quickly. Clearly state what the viewer will gain by watching your video. This can be in the form of knowledge, entertainment, or a unique perspective. Building trust and authority early on. To retain viewers, especially those unfamiliar with your content, it's essential to establish credibility and build trust early in the video. Here's a few techniques to build trust and authority. Social proof and credibility. Mention any credentials, past successes, or notable experiences that establish you as an expert. This could be a brief mention of how many views your scripts have garnered for others or your years of experience in the field. Relatability. Share a personal story or experience that aligns with the viewer's pain points or aspirations. This shows that you understand where they're coming from and helps build a deeper connection. And the reason why this stuff is so important is essentially, like, we live in a trust recession these days. People do not trust jack shit. Like, you even have skepticism of listening to me at the very beginning of this video. Like, why should I listen to this dude? I helped that out by having a couple YouTube play buttons behind me. And a lot of time my social proof kind of helps lead with that. And I will sometimes lead with my accolades, or I will lead with my authority and like why you should listen to me. And the reason being is because we just don't trust people these days. And so you constantly have to remind your viewer why they should trust you and why your content is important for them to watch. And this can either be through building authority or building relatability. Like, you're one of them. You understand them better than they understand themselves. And so when you combine both of these, it helps out significantly. So That brings us over to our 3-act storytelling structure for YouTube scripts. Adapting the traditional 3-act storytelling structure can transform your YouTube scripts from good to great. This approach helps maintain engagement, enhance viewer retention, and build a compelling narrative that keeps viewers hooked. Here's how to integrate both foundational and advanced concepts within the structure. So, Act 1, the setup. The purpose of this, the setup, serves as the hook of your video. In the first 5 to 20 seconds, you need to establish who the video is for, the context of the message, and the stakes involved. The execution is grabbing attention. Start by establishing a problem or pain point that resonates with your audience. This immediately engages them by aligning with their interests or concerns. Present the solution. Clearly position your video as the solution to this problem. For example, in this video, I'll show you how these niches make so much money and how you can replicate their success. Highlight the stakes. Explain what viewers will miss out on if they don't watch the video. This creates a sense of urgency and importance. Act 2, the confrontation. Purpose. This is the main body of your video where the viewer is confronted with the core content, the information, story, or guidance promised in the setup. Execution. Logical flow. Create an outline that ensures a logical flow of information. Each point should build on the previous one, guiding the viewer through a journey. This could be a step-by-step guide, a chronological story, a listicle, or a problem-solution structure. This allows you to build like the skeleton, view this as like the skeleton of your script, and then we're going to add dimension with the other stuff inside of the content. Use transitions effectively, employ transition words and phrases like and then, but then, and now onto the fun stuff to smoothly move from one point to the next, keeping the narrative dynamic and engaging. Create curiosity gaps as you transition between sections. Hit at upcoming content to create curiosity and encourage viewers to stay until the end. This technique helps maintain viewer retention and makes content more compelling. Act 3, the resolution. Purpose. The resolution provides the final payoff for the viewer, delivering on the promise made in the setup and ensuring a satisfying conclusion to the video. Execution. Deliver the payoff. Ensure that the end of the video provides a clear, satisfying resolution to the viewer's initial problem or question. This could be a summary of key points, the final steps of a process, or a culminating insight. Avoid long conclusions. Instead of a drawn-out conclusion, quickly wrap up the content after delivering the payoff. This approach keeps the video concise and can help increase the average view duration. Effective CTA. Introduce a call to action that is aligned with the narrative and feels like a natural extension of the content. For example, now that you know how to increase your retention rates, check out my free guide on writing effective CTAs by clicking the link in the description. Or for this video specifically, it would be, now that you know how to write a compelling hook, check out the free guide to build Faceless YouTube channels by clicking the link down below or in the description. So, embedding advanced concepts throughout your script. While it's important to start with strong foundational elements, embedding advanced storytelling techniques can elevate your content and provide a richer experience for all viewers. Advanced techniques to consider: foreshadowing and callbacks. Hint at key points early on and return to them later in the video to create a cohesive narrative and enhance viewer engagement. Layered meanings and subtext. For advanced creators, consider embedding layered meanings and subtext into your script to add depth and reward repeat viewers. Data-driven adjustments. Use YouTube analytics to understand viewer behavior and refine your script writing. Analyze where viewers drop off and adjust your content to address these gaps, ensuring continuous engagement throughout the video. By combining these foundational and advanced strategies, you can craft YouTube scripts that not only capture attention, but also sustain it, creating a more engaging and memorable experience for your viewers. So the main thing here about this aspect is just leveraging age-old processes that they use in all movies and shows, and just bringing them to the production of your scripts. There's a reason why all the movies use the same process and the same story plot over and over again. And it's because it works. And the same when it comes to your YouTube videos. Just, you want to view it as this is a repetitive process. The only thing that changes in the content is the idea behind the content, but the medium and like the method of the curation of the content should be the same. You got to think of it as the medium is the message. And on YouTube, the medium is people are here for content that they're able to watch, whether that be, a narrative, a storytelling product, or whatever. And just knowing what's already proven on YouTube and then executing on what's already proven on YouTube is going to save you so much time and get you so much success And ultimately, this is what everybody's doing. Every channel that you ever watch, they're just repeating the same process. And so, why fix it if it ain't broke? Chapter 3, crafting the body, delivering value while maintaining engagement. The body of your script is where you deliver on the promises made in your title, thumbnail, and hook. It's essential to structure this part in a way that is informative, engaging, and easy to follow, while also incorporating advanced storytelling techniques to maintain viewer interest and maximize retention. Structuring your content. The body of your video should be carefully structured to keep viewers engaged while delivering valuable content. A well-structured script not only informs, but also entertains and engages, encouraging viewers to watch until the end. The what, why, how framework. What? Introduce the main point or idea clearly and concisely. Make sure the viewer understands exactly what you're talking about from the outset. Why? Explain why this point is important. What's the relevance or benefit to the viewer? Highlighting the significance keeps viewers invested in the content. How? Provide actionable steps, insights, or tips that the viewer can apply. This gives them a tangible takeaway, ensuring the video provides real value. Using analogies and frameworks. Analogies and frameworks simplify complex ideas, making them easier to understand and more memorable. For example, explaining a marketing strategy using the analogy of a chess game helps viewers visualize the strategy's moves and consequences. Incorporating advanced storytelling techniques. While foundational storytelling frameworks are essential, integrating advanced storytelling techniques can add depth and complexity to your videos, enhancing viewer engagement and retention. So the popular storytelling frameworks for YouTube is The Hero's Journey, Ordinary World, start with a relatable situation or problem that resonates with your viewers. Call to Adventure, introduce the main content or solution, setting the viewer on a path to discovery or learning. Assistance, provide helpful tips, insights, or tools to help the viewer overcome challenges. Challenges, discuss common obstacles or mistakes, creating tension and engagement. Victories, show the results of applying the solution or insights, providing a sense of achievement. Return, recap the key points, reinforcing the value provided. Resolution, conclude with a strong CTA, guiding viewers on what to do next. Or you can also do a 3-act structure. Act 1, set up the story, introduce the main characters or concepts, and establish the stakes. Act 2, build tension through challenges, conflicts, or deeper exploration of the topic. Act 3, resolve the tension with a satisfying conclusion, ensuring all loose ends are tied up and the viewer feels a sense of closure. Advanced techniques, foreshadowing, and callbacks introduce hints about future content or refer back to earlier points to create a cohesive narrative. This not only keeps viewers engaged, but also rewards those who pay close attention. And subplots and layered meanings. For more complex videos, consider adding subplots or secondary narratives and complement the main content. This technique adds depth and provides additional layers of meaning. Content pillars and subsections. To make your content easier to follow and more engaging, break it down into manageable sections. Use content pillars and subsections to organize your information logically, helping guide viewers through the video. Effective use of subsections, subheadings, and visual cues. Use subheadings or visual cues to signal transitions between different parts of the video. This helps viewers navigate the content and understand the flow. Logical progression. Ensure each subsection builds logically on the previous one, creating a smooth narrative flow. This helps maintain viewer interest and makes complex content more digestible. Injecting entertainment and engagement. Entertainment value is crucial for retaining viewers. Consider adding elements that engage the audience emotionally or intellectually to keep them watching until the end. Strategies to inject entertainment. Humor and personal anecdotes. Share personal stories or use humor to create a connection with your audience. This makes the content more relatable and enjoyable. Interactive elements include interactive elements like polls, questions, or prompts that encourage viewers to engage with the content actively. Surprise twists and reveals. Use unexpected twists or reveals to help keep viewers on their toes and encourage them to stay until the end for the full experience. Leveraging data and analytics to refine your script. To continuously improve your videos and maximize engagement, use data and viewer analytics to refine your script. So for data-driven adjustments, analyze the viewer retention curve, which is something that you have access to as a YouTuber. You can see exactly where people drop off or re-engage with the video and kind of skip to like a better part. Adjust your script based on these insights to maintain interest, improve retention. Feedback loops, pay attention to viewer comments and feedback to understand what resonates and what doesn't. Use this information to refine your content and better meet your audience's needs. By combining these foundational and advanced strategies, you can craft the body of your video to be both engaging and informative, ensuring viewers not only stay to the end, but are motivated to act on what they've learned. So the main thing is when you're getting started, keep it really simple. Just go over one of these kind of basic frameworks, whether that be the hero's journey or the 3 act structure. And then over time, as you kind of get better, watch this video multiple times, or if you are an advanced YouTuber, you can start throwing in some foreshadowing, or you can play with humor. Like I've had with some of my students that I've had, we'll go and watch some of our competitors' videos, and we'll break down the type of humor. Are they using more dry humor? Are they using more like type of I don't have the types of humor off the top of my head, but you will watch the video and we'll use ChatGPT to break down what are the forms of humor that this person or this creator uses in their content, and with what type of emotionally driven subjects. There's actually a quick prompt that you just run into ChatGPT, and then you can start injecting some of these things. Or how can we inject some twists and reveals that like just makes the viewer experience better. So when you get started, just keep it simple, but then as you get better, then you can kind of implement some of these advanced tactics. So chapter 4, effective transitions, keeping the viewer on the edge. This chapter delves into how to maintain viewer engagement from start to finish by structuring your scripts strategically. A well-structured script not only keeps viewers watching, but also encourages them to interact and return for more content. Crafting a structure that appeals to both beginners and advanced viewers. Your video structure should cater to the needs of all viewers, regardless of their familiarity with the topic. Here's how to balance simplicity and depth. Progressive complexity. Start with simple, relatable points to draw in beginners. Gradually introduce more complex ideas, which will keep advanced viewers engaged and provide a learning trajectory for beginners. This approach ensures that all viewers find the content accessible while also challenging enough to maintain interest and provoke deeper thought. Curiosity gaps for all levels. Use curiosity gaps that appeal to both beginners and advanced viewers. For example, a beginner might be intrigued by a fundamental concept they've never heard of, while an advanced viewer might stay for the nuanced take or a deeper insight. Keep the viewer guessing or anticipating throughout the video to enhance retention. Retention through storytelling and engagement techniques. Retention is key to a successful YouTube video. Here's how to use storytelling techniques and engagement strategies to keep the viewers watching. Build a narrative arc. Even in educational content, building a narrative arc can significantly improve retention. Introduce a conflict or challenge early on, then gradually work towards a resolution, mirroring classic storytelling techniques. For example, in a tutorial, start by showcasing a problem that the tutorial will solve and build tension by highlighting common mistakes before revealing the solution. Use visual and auditory cues. Advanced creators should integrate visuals and audio strategically to enhance storytelling. Beginners can start by understanding the basics of visual storytelling, using B-roll, text overlays, and sound effects to complement the script. This makes the content more dynamic and helps maintain viewer interest. Engage through dialogue, keep the tone conversational and engaging. Even complex ideas should be presented in a way that feels accessible. And you'll see this typically with a lot of more technical channels. The channels that go viral, they're really good at keeping the content like made for everybody, even if it's about like how to plug large language models into a vector database or something funky like that, but you should be able to like take something like that and be able to, the saying I love is like being able to explain it to a golden retriever who speaks Spanish. So you can use rhetorical questions, anecdotes, and direct addresses to make viewers feel involved. This keeps the content lively and interactive, which is crucial for maintaining viewer engagement. Mastering transitions to keep viewers engaged. Transitions are crucial for maintaining the flow of your video and keeping viewers engaged. A well-executed transition not only helps move from one point to another, but also maintains the narrative momentum of your video. Types of transitions to use. You can use an open loop transition, which teases a future point or leave a question unanswered to create anticipation and encourage viewers to continue watching. For example, we'll get to that crucial mistake later, but first let's talk about this. Logical connectors. Use logical connectors like and then, next, however, and meanwhile to smoothly glide viewers through different sections. These help maintain a clear narrative flow and ensure the video is easy to follow. Emotional transitions. Shift the emotional tone of your video to maintain engagement. For instance, moving from a serious topic to a lighter one can keep viewers emotionally invested. Use phrases like on a lighter note or but here's the good news. Cliffhanger transitions. End a segment with a cliffhanger that makes viewers want to see what happens next. This is particularly effective in narrative-driven content or when discussing complex topics. For example, and just when you thought things couldn't get worse. Techniques to enhance viewer retention with transitions. Layer transitions combine different types of transitions to create a rich viewing experience. For example, use an open loop to create anticipation and follow it with a logical connector to provide clarity and direction. Rhythmic pacing adjusts the pacing of your transitions to match the content's emotional rhythm. Faster transitions can create a sense of urgency, while slower transitions can build suspense or allow for reflection. Callback transitions refer back to previous points or concepts to reinforce learning and create a sense of cohesion. This technique can help solidify the viewer's understanding and make the video more memorable. By mastering these techniques, you can craft transitions that not only maintain engagement, but also enhance the overall storytelling and education value of your videos. So that brings us over to the next point, and let me get a drink of water before we keep going. Okay, so chapter 5, editing the script for maximum impact. Editing your script is where the real magic happens. This process transforms your draft into a cohesive, engaging video that maximizes viewer retention and satisfaction. Effective editing helps to streamline your content and ensuring every word and idea serves a purpose and contributes to the overall impact of your video. Advanced editing techniques for seamless flow. Both beginners and advanced creators can benefit from editing techniques that enhance and flow and clarity of their content. Here's how to refine your script for maximum impact. First of all, maintain a logical flow. Ensure each section of your script builds logically on the previous one. This not only helps beginners understand the content, but also ensures advanced viewers appreciate the depth and the progression of the ideas. For example, start with a basic overview, then move into specifics and conclude with advanced tips or applications. Use engaging transitions. For beginners, focus on basic transitions that guide the viewer through the content. Advanced creators should experiment with more creative transitions like using callbacks or thematic parallels to connect different parts of the video. Pacing and rhythm. Balance the pacing of your script to maintain viewer interest. Beginners should aim for clear and steady pacing, while advanced creators can play with tempo, speeding up during less critical information and slowing down to emphasize key points or build suspense. Incorporating both foundational and advanced techniques. Editing for clarity and engagement. Beginners should focus on cutting out unnecessary information and ensuring the script is clear and direct. Advanced creators can layer up in complexity by using subtext, symbolism, or layered meanings that reward repeat viewing. This approach not only enhances viewer engagement, but also encourages multiple viewings, increasing watch time and viewer retention. Dynamic script adjustments. Use viewer feedback and analytics to adjust your scripts dynamically. Beginners can start by noticing general trends, while advanced users should look for specific drop-off points and refine their script writing to address these issues. By continuously refining your content, you can improve viewer retention and engagement over time. How to cut down your script. To ensure every word in your script serves a purpose and maintains viewer interest, you must be willing to cut ruthlessly. Here are some strategies to help you trim your script effectively. Ask critical questions. For each line or section, ask, does this contribute to the viewer's understanding or engagement? If not, consider cutting it. This ensures that every part of your video adds value and maintains interest. Simplify language. Use clear, concise language to convey your points. Avoid jargon or overly complex sentences that could alienate or confuse viewers. This makes your content more accessible to a broader audience. Prioritize engagement. Focus on content that directly contributes to viewer engagement and retention. Eliminate anything that might cause viewers to lose interest, such as long-winded expectations or repetitive information. By honing your editing skills, you can craft scripts that are concise, engaging, and impactful, ensuring viewers stay engaged and are more likely to interact with your content. Chapter 6, the outro, driving engagement and future viewers. A strong outro not only wraps up your video, but also encourages viewers to take further action, whether that's subscribing, commenting, or watching more of your content. The outro is your final chance to leave a lasting impression and guide your viewers towards the next step in their journey with your channel. Creating compelling CTAs for all viewers. Your CTA should cater to both beginners and advanced viewers by being clear, compelling, and connected to the content. Connect to the viewer experience. Make your CTA relevant to the viewer's journey throughout the video. Beginners should feel guided towards the next step, while advanced viewers should see the CTA as a logical progression of the content. Variety in CTAs. Use different types of CTAs to keep things fresh and engaging. For example, suggest watching another video for more insights, encourage comments on a specific topic discussed, or offer downloadable resources for deeper learning. Maintain engagement. Use retention strategies in your outro to keep viewers engaged. A cliffhanger of teaser for the next video can be particularly effective, making viewers eager to click through. Outro techniques to boost retention and drive action. Brief and focus. Keep the outro short and to the point. Beginners should focus on concise messaging, while advanced users can add nuanced layers, like referencing a running theme throughout the content. This keeps the ending impactful and avoids viewer fatigue. Encouraging interaction. Encourage viewers to engage with the content by asking questions, suggesting discussion points, or prompting viewers to share their own experiences. related to the video topic. This not only boosts engagement, but also builds a sense of community around your channel. Create a sense of urgency. Use phrases like "don't miss out" or "watch this next" to create a sense of urgency and encourage immediate action. This can be particularly effective in driving viewers to watch another video or subscribe to your channel. By mastering the art of crafting effective outros, you can increase viewer engagement, encourage interaction, and drive growth for your channel. Conclusion: mastering the art of YouTube script writing. Script writing for YouTube is both an art and a science. It requires a keen understanding of your audience, an knack for storytelling, and the ability to craft engaging, dynamic content that keeps viewers coming back for more. By mastering the principles outlined in this guide, you'll be well on your way to creating viral scripts that captivate your audience and channel growth. And so I want to give a big shout out inside of this video to Brian MG. I think his name is like Boomer Brian on Twitter. We got George Blackman. He's a scriptwriter for Ali Abdaal. He was a huge influence on this. Ed from Phil Booth. There's Nate Curtis from Nate Wealth. And then the list goes on. Just everybody that's made a script writing video on YouTube that's made a really good one. I watched all their videos and it helped kind of define my process. I was really kind of lost when I first got into this process. And then now I feel like I've gained a lot more insight on it. I by no means am an expert yet at this stuff, but I appreciate all the valuable information everybody's given me over the time and all these fantastic script writers I've worked with, and look forward to creating more incredible content with all of you guys. So that's what I got. If you guys want to work more with my company and I to build a YouTube channel that's able to generate some awesome income, we'll have a button down below to book a call and or apply to work with us and book a call. But other than that, that's what I got. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.